There's few things that are better than an ice cold matcha latte, especially on a hot day like this, and that's why we make the Oikos Sweet Uji Matcha Blend. So this is a pre-sweetened blend that you can use to make a matcha latte, either at home or for a business cafe, etc. This really cuts down on the time it takes to make a matcha latte because you don't have to worry about the sweetener or measuring proportions. It's all ready to go. So let's go ahead and make a matcha latte from scratch. So the first thing we're gonna need is a cup, pitcher, anything, glass, and we're gonna go ahead and put our powder in there. So this is a single serving pack, but if you get the bulk, then it's 11 grams that you wanna use per matcha latte. So we'll go ahead and put in our pre-sweetened powder. There we go, 11 grams worth. Now we formulate this with powdered sugar so it dissolves much faster than a traditional sugar. It won't be crunchy and grainy. I've had matcha latte mixes like that, they're not very pleasant. So now we're gonna go ahead and put in our hot water. Don't use boiling water, really important. We want 70 to 80 degrees Celsius, or basically the point where you can touch the kettle or the glass for a few seconds before it gets uncomfortable. So it's not burning me right now to touch it. I can hold my fingers there a few seconds, it's ready to go. So we're gonna try to put in about 30 milliliters of water for 11 grams of our mix. Now, if this was a mason jar, we can just put it on the lid and shake it, that's fine. But I'm gonna be using one of these milk frothers to help foam up the matcha and also dissolve all the sugar. You can get these on Amazon for less than $15. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in. And just go ahead and froth it up at an angle, just like this. That'll dissolve the sugar and again, break up all of the matcha. And we'll get a nice foamy top of our matcha latte. So it's been about 15 seconds, we're good. We can take this out, we'll set that aside. Now we're gonna take the cup that we're gonna be serving our drink in, and we're gonna add in some ice. We can go ahead and add our oat milk, and we're basically gonna fill the cup with the oat milk, leaving a little room at the top for our matcha blend. There we go. Now I'm gonna come up to the camera to show you the highlight. This is our oat milk and ice, and I'll go ahead and pour in the matcha mix. And you can see just how beautiful that is. Gorgeous, perfectly sweet, refreshing for a summer's day matcha latte made instantly without any fuss or hassle using the Oikos Uji Sweet Blend. I'm gonna give this a little stir to agitate it, mix it up, and then we'll give it a taste. That is perfectly balanced, sweet, but still got the matcha savoriness, the matcha grassy and umami tones that are in there. This is the most refreshing matcha latte you're ever gonna have. One of the things that comes through this matcha latte, besides the color, it's that deep, vibrant green. It's not yellow. Other brands that I've tried are yellow and they're bitter and they're astringent. It's because they're not using fresh, high quality matcha. Our matcha is all ground using traditional Japanese millstones. We make sure that it's all ground fresh. We're one of the few people in the United States that have a full-size, authentic Japanese grinding mill. So it really comes through in the matcha. Just a wonderful drink. And I'm so happy I could join you on your matcha journey. Thanks again. I'll talk to you soon.